Hey guys, what are you? Welcome back. Episode 9 of the CM0102 save with Gillingham all the way to the Premier League. Premier League? No, we're already here. It's the Champions League and winning it. It hasn't been a lot of, there hasn't been a lot of games since I left you, obviously. It was the quarterfinal win against Sheffield United. We then have a good tough 0 draw against Arsenal. Richard Wright, man of the match there, and we just couldn't break the deadlock. We then lost 2-0 to Bolton. We were woeful. Jervis Drummond was pretty good though. Nigel Martin, another 5, so I subbed him at half time. That was disappointing. We have dropped down now into 10th position, all the way up from our heady height of 6th, which is a bit of a blow and does put a dampener on our European campaign. So the FA Cup, it's kind of almost like a must win now. Which is a bit of a blow. We are going to play Liverpool today in the FA Cup semi-final. Then we're going to play Liverpool in the league, and then finally Blackburn Rovers. Let's get into it. So lining up today, we've got Nigel Martin in goal, Steve Finnan, Jamie Victory, Trubo West, Chris Hope, Jervis Drummond, Muller Ryan, Palmer, Bakoglu, Baggio, and Tomadira. Liverpool have signed Chiotis. Interesting. Computer never usually signs him. He is a good goalkeeper usually. Interesting. Looks like they are playing a sort of rotated team, I'd say, for this. Interesting. Kick off. It does give us a chance. The other game is obviously Arsenal and Middlesbrough, as Tomadira makes it 1-0 to the Gills within 6 minutes. Get in. Still 1-1. Still, I thought it said Klopp then, but it's Kippy. Tomadira scoring again. It's only his 15th goal of the season. He's had a very, very quiet season, all things considering. But it's an own goal from Jamie Carragher, and it is Gillingham 3. But Yari Littman. God, I've lost the words as we've scored another goal, and it is 4-1. Chiotis having an absolute mare of a game, as Gillingham looking like they're going to progress to the FA Cup final. It would be some sort of monumental comeback from Liverpool here to as Clint Mathis getting sent off there. We need to make some subs. The game is just blown past me. I don't even know what's going on anymore. My voice is gone. Paul Smith on for Jervis Drummond. Tonton Zola Makoko on for Baggio. Kennedy B off for Nyron Noseworthy. We'll just leave it at that for the moment. But, wow, I did think Patrick Berger scores to make it 4-2 and make it slightly interesting for the last few minutes. But, thought Tonton Zola Makoko had made it 5. But Gillingham are going to the FA Cup final, getting absolutely dominated Liverpool. Tomadira man of the match, and we will face, drum roll please, Arsenal. Who beat Middlesbrough 1-0. Pretty tight game there. Thierry Henry scoring. We just have a look at the FA Cup final. Newcastle won it last year, interesting. Liverpool, Chelsea, Leeds were the runners-up. Well, there you go. We're through to the final. We've been given £400,000. That will go well in the finances. Good stuff there. Right, let's go and play Liverpool in the league now in a couple of days' time. I'm sure everyone is absolutely shattered. And hopefully try and beat them in the league. I have a feeling they'll play a much sort of stronger team than they put out today, and hopefully we can do them in the league as well, because like I said, we've got a game in hand. It'll go a long way. I'd have to double check how it is, although I bet you we're not the only team with a game in hand. No, Leeds have 2, crossed on a cracker. Middlesbrough got 1 as well. I mean, a win would see us go to 47. Our goal difference is only +4, but that would it could see us go up as high as 8th. Baggio is probably the tired one. We're going to leave it as is. Exactly the same team running out there. This time, Liverpool, Roberto Solon, John Honorisa, Stefan Hunter, Sammy Hippier, Steven Gerrard, son Mark Overmars. Interesting. All right, here we go. Let's get the game off. Liverpool are much stronger for this one, but Oh, a win would be amazing here. Liverpool pushing for the title? No, Man United, shock horror. Haven't lost a bloody game all season. Yes, they are overpowered in this version, but wow, that is some overpoweredness. And this is a really, really dull affair compared to the FA Cup semi-final, which was just contested by these two teams. But Toe Madeira makes it 1-0 on the stroke of half-time. Everyone looks pretty good. Roberto Baggio is really, really tight. His contract's running out at the end of the season. Probably not going to renew it. He's really, starting to decline. But like I said, this is a good win. Rockets us up into 8th. And we are just kind of, but Liverpool peg one back through Mark Overmars. But it is Gillingham who trying to get back into this game. A lot of 6s there on the ratings. Steve Palmer's going to come on for Stephen Glass. We will bring on Tonton Zolomakoko. Steve Finnan is tired. There'll be Bruno Lucas. Kennedy B is not playing well. We're going to bring on Butra for him. And Fulmore Ryan as well. Paul Smith. So quite a lot of subs there to try and get back into this game. Toe Madeira! Oh, Toe Madeira with some inspired substitutions. Stephen Glass is making it 3-1 to the Gills. Another great victory over the red side of Merseyside. So many sides in that sentence. That pushes us up to 8th. That is good stuff. I'd say we'd need to get sixth for a Europa Cup, which is 51. It's 4 points behind Leeds. They've got a game in hand, and they just drew with Middlesbrough, so that's really good for us. The board is delighted. That is excellent news. Let's go Blackburn. We are ripping through the games this episode. Absolutely ripping through them. Oh, and here it is. Our invitation to the Toto Cup. Yes, we would like to play the Toto Cup. Of course we would. Who wouldn't like to play in the flipping Toto Cup? Now we are going to have to rotate for this game here. I just had a brain fart. Steve Finnan's going to come off and drop to the bench. Jervis Drummond. He's been playing really well. I'm gonna keep him there. Steve Palmer and Roberto Baggio, though, we're going to miss out. Steve Palmer on that left and Baggio for Mokoko. We will bring Whitley onto the bench. He hasn't had a great season. He'll probably swap for Jervis Drummond. We're going to give Toe Madeira a rest as well, a complete rest for Old Toe. I say Old Toe, he's not that old. Kicks straight off against Blackburn. Darren Purse, he's fairly decent on this. Birmingham, yep, 7.5 million there. Hayden Fox, David Dunn, Gary Teal is a good one from I thought he was from Wigan, maybe he's Wigan later, but anyway, getting sidetracked once again. We need a victory here. Very, very quiet. Bad feeling about this game, really bad feeling, but David Dunn going off is good. It is very, very quiet. We are down to 9th. We need that win to pop us back up into 50 over Chelsea. Not Chelsea just yet, just regular Chelsea, as Blackburn have a goal denied. It is still 0-0, and it is Blackburn dominating. We are going to look to make some changes here. Ty Godden on a 5. I should maybe kept Stephen Glass on. We will bring on Paul Smith for Kennedy B, because I guarantee that man is tired. He is. Jervis Drummond on a 6. He's going to come off for Whitley. And we are going to take Marlon King off for Butra. And hopefully Super Sub Butra can get something out of this game. Gills throwing it forward. Throwing something forward, I'm not sure. Can we nick a last minute winner? No, it doesn't look like it. No. Disappointing. We did really, really push there towards the end. Alan Kelly, man of the match on a 10. Disappointing. We slipped down to 9th. Wolves above us. Bloody Wolves. There's 5 games left to go, and looks like the only way we're going to qualify through Europe is potentially by winning the FA Cup, although we may still get it as runners-up because Arsenal will get their Champions League spot, so that one is pretty tight. We're going to squeeze in 4 games. We're going to get the Aston Villa game in because I've only been recording for 10 minutes. We're flying through this as is. So we are going to go straight to the Aston Villa game and give yourself a bumper 4-game episode. Right, just a couple of changes to the team. Steve Finnan comes back into right back. Gordon can go actually. I forgot about Gordon. Palmer back into the team. Glass will stay on the bench. Tomadir back up front and Baggio. I was just thinking, yeah, let's do 4 games, but my voice is really starting to crumble. But anyway, let's push on. Aston Villa, Gareth Barry, I'll pay. He is a good player on here. Boateng, very good. David Ginola, I forgot he was actually at Villa in this. Right, let's get the game underway. Aston Villa are 4th. So they are pushing for Champions League spot or trying to stay in there. They already go 1-0 up, but Tomadira pegs one back straight away. And Gillingham are in 9th. We need this 51. We'll leapfrog Wolves. That'll be a win for us if we can do that. We've got that into Toto Scott Cup, application in. Sometimes the teams avoid it and we might still get it. But I think with Arsenal, we might get it with being runners-up in the FA Cup if we don't win it. So we've got that one. I'm not sure on that one. Is one Pablo Angel scores second goal for Villa. And the Gills now in their yellow away kit are battling hard here. But there's going to be some time to make some substitutions, I think. Baggio is tired. Really tired. You cannot see out a full game at this point. Steve Palmer. Jervis Drummond. Stephen is not playing well either. We'll bring Bruno Lucas on for him. There goes my voice. And Okpara, he needs some games for his work permit as well. But we have been quite outplayed here. Only had 2 shots on target. If we can nick a draw here, would be absolutely amazing. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen. No, it doesn't. Aston Villa win the day out. And we sit in 9th. Gillingham. Chelsea could overtake us for us to drop 10th. I mean, 10th is amazing. Mid-table would be brilliant for a team like this just coming up. But, Ricardo Gardner. Quality left back. Only problem is he's 7 million. It's quite a lot, right? We're going to come back. The next game will be the FA Cup final. And we will finish off the Premier Division game against... we should probably do Chelsea, Arsenal, Tottenham, shouldn't we? Yeah, because otherwise it'd be really short and then we'll round out the episode. I mean, I managed to squeeze 4 games in today in 13 minutes. So anyway, guys, if you enjoyed that and you're not yet subscribed to the channel, if you could, would mean a lot to me. Tap that bell notification as well. Smash that like button. I'll see you guys next time for some more Champ Man 0102 fun. Bye.